They call him the Playmaker.
Michael, the Playmaker Irvin.
The Playmaker.
All day, folk walk. When you be a king, it means you are a king. We are in first place. That's what I'm talking about.
Playmaker.
Who? I don't mean to sound like an owl, but one more time. Who?
Michael Irvin, the Playmaker.
I am the master.
Caught by Irvin. Touchdown.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh my God. And I'm so glad my brother that died here today for the East Coast Playmakers, because I just want you to stand right there. When you get that kind of game out of the board that you got yesterday, what I call almost a perfect game, the title has to be We Them Boys. That's what I call it. We Them Boys. That's what I said. Oh, my number 3 playmaker. Man, it's the second year in the lead, and this dude is the best man on defense. Micah Parsons has been dictating to everybody. He had 2 sacks yesterday. Stop thinking. Stop thinking. He wants to do. Don't stop thinking. Micah Parsons, you are my playmaker.
That's number 3. Oh, that's number 3. That's number 3.
Number 2, he dominated.
No, I like number 2.
He annihilated and he crushed defenses. He dominated.
What else
he
he do?
annihilated.
What else he do?
And he crushed defenses.
Okay.
Dominate D, annihilate A, and crush K. That's Prescott. Y'all saw it. That's Prescott. That's my number 2
I like the acronym.
It's an
acronym.
That beautiful number, 88%. Ring it in my head. He answers all questions.
88%,
that they put on him. 88%.
Is 88 a good
You
number?
saw it. That's a perfect
88
number.
a good number?
That's a perfect number. That's why he had 139 pass rate, because he was perfect. Oh, and let me tell you my number 1. My number 1
Who number
playmaker.
1? I know who it is.
Well, y'all talk a lot of
I know
talk.
who it is.
But I'm going to tell you something. My boy Tony Pollard made them holler. Tony Pollard made them holler. Tony Pollard, 80 yards running the ball. And then Tony Pollard came back and caught it for 109 yards. That last pass deep down the field. Let me tell y'all something. Running back don't catch nothing like
on the
that.
hands.
Right on the hands. And it's perfect. Tony Pollard, you made them holler. You are my number 1 playmaker. I know a lot of guys play
We
well.
had double sticks, we had the acronym, and we rhyming.
Dominate.
We them boys.
That's what we did. We them boys.
Look at this hater in the corner. He a hater. Because it didn't go his way.
We them boys.
Because it don't go his way, he
Whoa.
He over his
Whoa.
name.
The perfect game
He
was
want to
played.
look out the window at the roof.
The perfect game was played.
Because he's sad.
Whoa.
It's gonna be okay.
Whoa.
He got to learn.
That Prescott dominated.
Hold on.
And he crushed.
Stop the ball.
That acronym for Dak Prescott.
It's gonna be all right.
Whoa.
It's gonna be all right. We them boys. We them boys, right? We them boys. That's what he's saying, right? In November. Let's see what he's saying in January.
It's only November, though, Stephen A.
Oh, God. A fumble, and then he knocks himself out. Do you need another hug? That was rough. By the way, I took behind-the-scenes footage. I was like your social media person there. You'll be getting those clips. What?
Can you pass that to us?
The ball?
Not the ball.
What?
Just a social media clip.
Oh, yeah, I'll send you guys the social media clips. Oh, my goodness, that was rough. That's going to be a meme now. Forever.
Me get hit in the head.
No, Stephen A got hit. Me too. I know.
That was fun, y'all. That was
Trying to
fun.
mess up our segment.
Hey,
Because he a hater.
All right.
thank y'all for making my day, Cowboys.
What you root for the Cowboys?
We them boys.
All right, get out of the way.
Room for playmakers.
Sir, can I have the camera?
Okay, you got it,
Oh
you
my
got it.
goodness. Coming up. This man loves himself. I don't even know what to say. We're talking about the Commanders. Okay, that's all I've got.
Oh, God.
Wait for it.
Oh, my God. Did that hit both of y'all? Oh, my God.
How's your head? How's your head?
That's insane. That's insane.
Archie, is your head okay?
Right now, man.
HR. I didn't call HR.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Stephen A, how are you?
I'm doing fine.
You know it's bad when I'm actually concerned about Stephen A. And I'm on Stephen A's team all show. It's
I
frustrating.
deserve.
Odds of that.
I deserve a little piece of the production company now.
Oh, my God. The odds of that
my
ball
God.
bouncing like that is
That
just
segment
incredible.
is
That's
just off the chain
It's
from top to bottom.
It's bananas, absolutely.
It is musty.
I mean, I didn't like today.
You guys crushed it.
I didn't like
Oh,
today.
please.
It's all right.
How can he do a whole Cowboy?
Guys, let me get this real quick. The Eagles in a nail-biter versus Jeff Saturday's Colts. Philly down 13-3 heading into the fourth, but scored 14 points in the final frame, including Jalen Hurts' TD run with 1:20 left for the game-winning drive. This is the first matchup of Eagles head coach Nick Sirianni versus his former team as he served as the Colts offensive coordinator from 2018 to 2020 under former Colts head coach Frank Reich, who was let go as head coach earlier this season. Here he is explaining why this one hits a little different.
I'm emotional because I love Frank Reich. I really do, and he's one of the best damn football coaches I've ever been around. So, yeah, I was hoping that him and I would be able to coach against each other in this game. But he's one of my biggest mentors. I got my dad, I got Larry Karras, and I got Frank Reich. And Frank's such a good football coach. And you don't want to know what I think of if he should be here or not, but because you guys can probably imagine what I really think. It was sweet to come here, especially with what happened in this organization the last couple weeks, and get the win. The win. We live in Indianapolis with a win.
What's going on?
All right, Playmaker, who's the bigger threat in the NFC right now? Is it those Eagles or your Cowboys?
Oh, we're talking about right now, and I'm honestly being unbiased. We're seeing some chinks in the armor here with the Philadelphia Eagles right now. You know what I mean? Of course, they're turning the ball over last couple of games, and they haven't done that this much all season. Mm-hmm. And now we got to see if they can get back to doing what they were doing. They barely inked out a game yesterday with the head coach who breath still smells like Similac because he's just a baby. He just came off drinking baby milk now, and he still almost beat the Philadelphia Eagles yesterday. You could talk about the Dallas Cowboys loss last week, but that was to one of the greatest quarterbacks that will ever play this game in Aaron Rodgers. So absolutely. Absolutely. This is not even a question that we should be asking.
You don't believe that.
What's that?
Playmaker, you don't believe that.
The Cowboys have overtaken the Eagles?
Yeah, you don't believe that.
Yes, I do.
Because of 1 week, though?
What? No,
Playmakers 1 week.
No, it's not 1 week. It's not 1 week. They lost to the Commanders, and then they almost lost yesterday. I think that's more than 1 week.
No, he's talking about 1 week with the Cowboys after they lost to the Packers. They turned it around in 1 week.
But 1 week of perfection is better than 2 weeks of good. That was perfection you saw yesterday. But that's what I'm talking about.
The Eagles were perfection for 8 weeks. For 8 weeks, they didn't lose.
Right.
We were talking about what was going to be the loss on this team.
And now they have. Let's take common opponents.
Okay.
Minnesota Vikings.
Both blew them out. Mm-hmm. They both blew their doors out.
No. Which game do you think was more dominating? I both won the game, but come on now.
Cowboys.
Which game did you? Thank you. Y'all, why is that so hard to say? Y'all should have said that right away when I asked the question. Why you got to let's
I mean, I did.
You ain't got to think. Yes,
I did. You were focused on Ryan, though.
They waited. They were looking for somewhere else to go.
I was just giving you an opportunity to speak.
No, you can speak up right then. That was the time. I was asking a question.
I will speak up.
He's saying it wasn't.
That was the time.
So I'm saying, let me say this to you. Okay, first of all, a couple of things. Number one, Eagles coach. What I didn't like was him jumping up at the end of the game like it was such a big damn deal that he won the game, like he just won a playoff game. That's what I know. I mean, you act like you've been here before because you got bigger fish to fry, particularly when you start off the season 8-0. Last week you lost to Washington on Monday Night Football. Yesterday you didn't look too great as an offense. But I do deeply appreciate what he was saying.
That's what I was about to say.
Right.
Frank Reich. Listen. That's what he didn't throw anybody under the bus.
Right.
But he was very, very honest about where he stood and left it to the imagination. And I really, really appreciated that from him. Having said all of that, let me say this. I think that the Eagles, listen, you got Ndamukong Suh now. You got a defense there that's been balling out all year. You got a running game that's been balling all year, whatever. Let's get back to that. Because in fairness, Dallas is coming. We can't deny that. Dallas looks formidable, and they need to be humbled. And you're not going to be able to do that if you're the Philadelphia Eagles, if you play in the way that you played over the last 2 weeks. You understand what I'm saying? You got to be ready for the Cowboys are coming. San Francisco's already there. I believe in them. I believe that'll be Dallas's kryptonite. Make no mistake about that, okay? But the point is, the Philadelphia Eagles, listen, I think Philadelphia might lose to Dallas next month. Because I don't think you're going to beat them 3 times. I don't think you're going to beat them 3 times in the same season. So you're going to lose to them next month, and then you're going to beat them in the postseason. That's the plan. That's the plan, okay? And that's what I'm saying. Let's pay attention to what's going on. Let's not lose perspective. Let's not lose sight of the big picture. Let Dallas bloviate about what they did yesterday. Let Playmaker be them boys with his Playmaker segment. Let them do all that. The perfect game. Just like you said it was going to be the perfect season. We started the season. Remember when he talked about that? He compared it to the 1972 Miami Dolphins. The only other
he didn't bring that up.
Yes, he did.
No. I'm glad you bring that up.
Yes, he did.
If they could play that way for 17 games, they would.
Nobody does that stuff.
This will be the start. That team you saw yesterday could go undefeated. That team you saw yesterday could go undefeated. If they show up every week.
So we can say, hey, if the Buffalo Bills from week 2 against the Tennessee Titans show up every week, they can go undefeated.
They didn't play the perfect game. You saw a perfect game yesterday by them boys.
They gave us 3 points. That's not perfect.
I've been looking for a perfect game all my life. I almost cried yesterday watching. I was like, man, that's the perfect game. I was so happy.
You going to watch it back later?
I am, yes. I'm going to watch it again, man.
While you work out, maybe?
Ooh, it's so good. It was so